there. There's a crack on the bumper right here. Oh no. The seat belt is all locked in. Oh gosh. What's this? There you go. Welcome back everyone, and this is a brand new episode. Thank you. Now today is the day. Our first project is about to arrive. It's been a few days. I'm really excited to show all of you what we got for our first project. The guy told me he's gonna be here at 11:45. It's already 11:45. Where is he?
Eternity later.
And there it is. So this is a 2021 Mercedes A250e, which is a plug-in hybrid. So it has done 54,000 kilometers. All around really in good shape, which has an accident damage right over here. So as you can see, the headlight kind of got blown to bits, and then this plastic piece came off. There's a crack on the bumper right there. There's a crack on the bumper right here. The emblem came off. This thing is flapping, so we probably need to open the bumper and see what kind of a damage is hiding underneath. And now let's see the inside. So inside of it, for a car which has only done 54,000 kilometers, I would say it's looking pretty clean and very much brand new. Like when you're inside of it, smells like a brand new car. The good thing is that the dashboard airbag has not blown up, but the steering and the knee airbag has gone off. So this one has the two small screens, and from what I can gather is apparently it has something called a business packet that you get, like the heating control and this more of an infotainment system, like with the parking or active parking or whatever Mercedes calls it. And I guess it comes with Apple CarPlay as well. It gets heating seats. And let's take a look at the back. Like, it's really, really clean for a car that has done 54,000 kilometers, has been to an auction. It's super clean. How's the seatbelt doing? Oh no. The seatbelt is all locked in. Is that for all? So it didn't blow up all the airbags, but the seat belts. Okay, this one is okay. Maybe somebody was sitting in the back, or maybe that's kind of a feature of these cars. Like it doesn't know who's sitting in the back, if there is a passenger or not, so it just blows it no matter what. See the charging port. Oh, I guess that remote needs a new battery. Okay, so you get the charging port right down here. I don't see a door for fast charging, so probably this is just regular normal charging. Nothing too crazy. What's back here? Oh, okay. So this is where the other light went. Oh gosh. What's this? But whatever it was, it really messed up this light. Welcome back to another day, and today we're gonna see if we can start this car or not. Right now, this car doesn't start because we need to change the pyrofuse. I tried to basically change the parameters in auto, but we still need to change that fuse. The car will not start. As for the pyrofuse, I checked the schematics, and apparently the pyrofuse is right around there. So we have to take this entire dashboard off. We might also need to take that seat off, or maybe this seat as well. I need to check. This seat belt is not locked in, but that one is. Also, the two in the back are both locked in and they are pretty tight. So we have to also take them apart. I need to take this seat out and this seat out and replace the seat belts as well.
Alright, I'm working back to front today, starting by pulling the rear bench right out. To free the seat belts, there is a sneaky pin hiding behind the airbag logo. Pop that and the parcel shelf trim comes away. From there is just one bolt. Disconnect the wire responsible for locking the air seatbelt module in case of any accidents, and the seatbelt module lifts right out. Finally, I ripped off the trim alongside the rear doors to unbolt the lower anchors. And just like that, the back of the Merc is officially stripped.
Okay, so now we have removed the two seat belts on the rear. I think it's best to open up some space. It's already a cramped car, and I guess if we remove the seats in the front, and maybe, just maybe if needed, the folding seats in the back, we will have more room to work on because we need to remove the dashboard. And that's going to be the hardest part because the pyrofuse is right behind the steering column.
Okay, let's go find that pyrofuse. Moving to the front, the seats are straightforward to remove. Each seat is secured with 4 bolts. Once those are out, disconnect the main electrical connector underneath of each seat, and then you should be able to remove the seats as one complete unit. Repeat the process on the other side as well, and with both seats removed, there is now much more working space inside the cabin, which makes the next steps much easier. The next step is preparing the dashboard removal. Start with the A-pillar trims. These need to come off to expose the side mounting points of the dashboard. Just like the rear side of the car, remove the 2 airbag logos, and that should release the pin holding the A-pillar trims. Just make sure that you're using a pry tool and to be careful with releasing the clips on each side of the car. With A-pillars out, move on to the side air vents. Gently pry them out to avoid damaging the surroundings of them or to the vent itself. Next is the infotainment display. Remove the 2 screws at the top and then carefully lift the screen out. Disconnect the wiring harness on the back, but be careful, one of those connectors has a very short wire, and trust me, you don't want any broken wiring looms. Now we move on to the climate control panel. Remove the 2 bolts located underneath of it, and then pull the unit forward and disconnect the connectors. Now it's time to remove the steering wheel. Insert a screwdriver or something pointy into the release point behind the steering wheel to disengage the airbag module. Once released, carefully disconnect the airbag connector, and then all you have to do is to remove the central retaining nut using a breaker bar or an impact driver. With the nut off, the steering wheel can be pulled free from the column. Next, remove the steering column covers. These are clipped in place and can be separated to expose the underlying components. On the passenger side, remove the lower dashboard panel to gain access to the airbag connectors. Finally, we move to the center of the dashboard, pry up the speaker grill, remove the speaker, and then you're going to see a hidden screw securing the upper dashboard.
And we are back for another day, and today, let's see if we can find that pyrofuse. I have opened up the majority of the things I can find in the dashboard of this car. We have to now take off the central console, open up the screws, and hopefully, just hopefully, today we can get to that pyrofuse. And here it is, our center console. So we have to remove this in order to get access to a few more screws that keeps the dashboard in place. And apparently the first step is to remove this piece, which is held together by apparently 2 prongs down here. After that, we have to remove this one, and then we can find more screws. We'll be able to remove more stuff, and let's see how it goes. All right, and the first order of business, we need to remove this rear piece. So apparently you can just pull it out gently, and if you be careful enough, you will be pry it over. Right, there's a locking tab here. If I press it gently, I should be able to just gently take the cable out, and we have our rear console with a USB-C charger. As for this one, all you have to do is to press on one hole here and the other hole there, and that should technically release. Right, that was not easy. I mean, even the camera went off. I mean, the idea is that you're trying to push on these two prongs, and also there is one in the center, but it's not as easy as what they show on the internet. Like, I really have to like pry it up. All right, one piece off, let's continue.
As soon as you remove the button that controls the center console doors, you will find two screws directly behind it securing the trim. Remove those screws, and just above it, there's a small palm rest section. Gently pry off the upper trim, and underneath you will find 3 more screws. Remove those to release the top panel. Once the screws are out, carefully lift and tilt the trim to the side. Just be very careful with these connectors, as one of them is the keyless start system. Disconnect each connector carefully and take your time. We are not in a rush here. And with the trim removed, you will see multiple screws securing the center console frame to the chassis. Remove all of them, and after that, the center console can be pulled away from the dashboard of the car. And that's job done.
Okay, situation update. So I unscrewed few bolts off camera. So there are 2, one in the corner there and one in the corner right there. So you have to open them. Also, there are 2 more down here. And also on the left, I opened the airbag that was already deployed. Now I need to just unplug it. It's been secured by 2 bolts, one here and one here, and 2 from the other side. So let's open this and see if this dashboard can come off now. All right, come on. Come on. Be nice. All right, I think it's coming off. All right, there you go. Good news. I have found the pyrofuse. Let me show it to you. So you remove the dashboard, the pyrofuse, it's right down there. So this is the part we need to change in order to be able to start the car. And there it is. All right, I'm gonna order this part. It's gonna take 2-3 days before it arrives to me. In the meantime, I'm gonna clean up all the screws and nuts and bolts that are uncategorized in this car. I don't want to lose track of them. I'm going to clean up the interior, make it ready for reinstalling all the parts we have removed. And after that, we can move on to the front side of the car, restore the bumper, restore the headlight, and make this car roadworthy again. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and I appreciate all your support and help.